Do you know what, Ellen? I still remember working with you on that BBC Children's pilot show, Song Stories and Secrets, back when I was a runner and presenting at the same time.
Yeah, I remember working with you too when we were in Media City in Manchester. It was lovely working with you, TC.
And now you're editor for Blue Peter. Congrats, by the way.
Oh my goodness, I know, thank you. I've been in the job about just over a year. It's been really exciting.
So what does your job as editor of the longest running children's TV show in the world entail?
My job as editor is to look after the brand off screen, and then also the team that make the show for CBBC and iPlayer, the digital team that create the content, and the amazing team that send out the badges to all the kids that earn them. And 110,000 badges were sent out last year in 2020. So they did a great job.
Why did you decide to become involved in TV?
Gosh, I didn't know I wanted to work in TV until I got my first job in television. I did drama at school, that was my favourite subject, and video production at uni because I decided I was better behind the camera rather than in front of it. But my passion used to be for costume design. But then as part of my course I got to do a 4-week work placement at the BBC, and I joined and I thought, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm going to get paid to do this. It's like the stuff that I love doing in my spare time. So I was just really happy and just got really involved straight away.
When did you make a start in your career?
When I was 14, I got a job as a babysitter because I used to love clothes, so I wanted to go in town shopping for clothes. I worked in a bookshop from when I was 16 to 21, and then from the age of 21 I started working in the media. And all that experience stands you in good stead as well. Like, you might not think that your Saturday job is important when you're going to get a career, but it is. In my first interview at the BBC, I remember the lady who was interviewing me said, well, you've not got a lot of experience in television, so tell me about working in the bookshop. And actually, we talked about how you work as a team, how you depend on each other, how you respect other people's experience. And actually having that job for those 5 years, I think proved that I could, be responsible, turn up for work on time, that I knew how to sell books, and that I loved stories. So actually there was a lot of correlation between the two jobs.
What top 3 skills do you need to become editor of a TV series?
I think you need a passion for your audience. I think you need to be really creative, and I think you need to be able to express your ideas and vision to your team and communicate that really clearly to help them know what you want to deliver.
Who helped you?
I don't want to sound really corny here, but I think my family have helped me more than anything. So my dad was a real character, but a really bright guy, and he used to we used to talk about ideas, and he really helped me with my academic work. And even when I was kind of first writing scripts for TV and I didn't feel confident, I'd ask him his opinion, and he'd edit stuff and be really brutally honest with me sometimes when it wasn't that great. And actually now, my mum helps me all the time as well. She's an amazing emotional support, and I'm actually a single parent doing my job. So actually, my mum's been an amazing help with me and the kids.
What's been one of your best career highlights or achievements so far?
I was super proud that I once won an RTS Northwest Award for a programme that I made called Comedy Map of Britain. I was so proud because that programme really felt like something I put my whole heart into, and I had really funny stories and really great contributors. And then to kind of get recognised by your peers, that was a really, really proud moment in my career. I think maybe when I first got my job as a series producer for Blue Peter, which was about 7 or 8 years ago, that was a real proud landmark moment for me as well, because it was wow, I can do this, I can lead a team, I can, it kind of felt like it was on a different level to the other stuff I'd done. And in all honesty, you don't know if you're ever going to get to that place in your career, so that was really a really proud moment.
What's been one of the biggest learning curves for you during your career, and what did you learn from this?
My biggest learning curve was maybe when I got my very, very first job, my first paid job in television. And I was a researcher in development, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And you get given this brief, and you're told to go away and come up with an idea for a series and research it and find people. And I was just where do I start? And I was just so nervous. You have to take a deep breath sometimes and go, right, who can I ring who's friendly, who I can ask to give me some help? I did actually ring up my dad at one point and say, Dad, I've got to create this series. It's called battles that would have changed history, and it's about, if a battle had gone the opposite way, how would history have changed? And I said, have you got any ideas? And he kind of he likes history a lot, and he kind of pointed me in the right direction of a few things. I was like, okay. And he just gave me a starting point. So that would be a top tip I'd give to someone. If you get given a task and you don't know where you're starting, then think about someone who you know, who knows a little bit about it, who might be like a friendly person to call to give you a bit of advice. And then another top tip would be like to find a friendly expert, because that was my next step actually, to kind of, you know, say you make a program and it's about, I don't know, it could be about anything. That's the thing in television. It could be about like how your heart works. It could be about how spaceships get into space. So just find someone who's a kind of, I think, like a friendly person who's an expert on a subject, and just be really honest and open with them. You know, it's amazing how, you know, people will be kind and give you their time and advice.
What's your ultimate career goal?
My career goals are to be really good at my job, to have the respect of my peers and my team, to make sure everybody on the team is looked after and is enjoying their job and doing their best possible work. At the moment, I'm looking after Blue Peter for the BBC, and I think that the BBC and Blue Peter is going through a period of change. Kids don't sit down and watch telly in the same way as they used to, so we've got to stay relevant for that generation. So if I achieve that, I'll be really proud.
What advice do you have for young women who aspire to get into TV?
Be really flexible, and like, it's great if you've got like another job as well as the TV job. Like if you're working in retail or you're working in hospitality as well as trying to get into TV, that's great, because at the start of your career it can be a little bit unstable. You know, I remember you get quite short contracts and things like that, so you've got to be really resilient and carry on believing in yourself. I'd say make your own stuff. Like, definitely don't wait to be given permission to be making your videos, to be making your content, to making your music, whatever it is that you want to do. Like, go out and do it, work with your friends or find people to collaborate with. Get your own stuff out there on social, on YouTube, at TikTok, and be kind of, that can become your portfolio. You know, when you come into the workplace, you'll be like, this is what I can do. And you can learn as well in private. You know, you can make your own mistakes.
Thank you so much for joining me in today's Career Corner, Ellen. Great to see you again. Take care.
Oh gosh, I'm so privileged to be asked. I just hope that like young people from all backgrounds are encouraged to get into the media, you know, and I'm just really honoured that you asked me, TC. Thank you.